Uh,
That's
Yeah,
gone.
exactly. I'm not gonna try to object against him. I'm getting on his good side.
Hey,
and
you know
he has
what?
my back,
Lumberjacks,
so
the
I just
lumberjacks agree with me, man. The lumberjacks are like, yep.
Yon and Chet. Yes, let's do it. And they all pull out their oil and their venture packs and burn down the buildings. Because
Yep.
if only we could use those for supplies instead. But no.
Yeah, fuck supplies. It's about morals.
Lauren and I are standing outside the city watching it slowly burn.
Burning the flames, right? Is there a smoke icon I can put on this thing or something?
I
I don't think so.
high winds catch flames.
Hey man,
Those
eventually
past
all the towns you make abandoned are gonna be burned. I'm gonna slowly
Okay.
burn every town on this level, slowly and surely, one way or another.
Why?
Acres
So that way there's
still grow
nothing
over.
to come back to.
I'm gonna put a lantern next to a cow, and we're gonna be like, "Yep, I'm just gonna leave this here."
Nature
Okay.
can still grow over.
That's fine. All right, so Henry looks at you guys and goes, well, since there's nothing here, there must be something deeper in the den. Why don't we go down and see what we can find?
Right.
So he goes, it's about a day's trip to Mocha. Roll a 1d4. Actually, no, I like it. Yeah, Mocha, roll it. It's fine.
It's my NPC. I do what I want.
A 3. It is to the south. Close.
Well, it can't take that long.
No, it's only a day trip, he said. So it's right on the edge by the sea. There's a cave along one of the inlands.
All right.
So you guys head down that way. I'm gonna put a cave or something like that.
Do we have to trailblaze and yada yada?
We have
You
that
will have
one
to-
NPC that has 3 tracking to trailblaze.
Good enough.
Yeah,
We just need a quartermaster and a scout.
I'm not gonna do that this time.
I have -1 wisdom.
Yeah,
Fine,
that just
roll
means. All right.
I mean, it's free XP, but we might get shafted on the way there.
I have to roll this.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, I brought it up on the map so you guys can see where it's at.
Hey, where's the burning sign town?
Ooh.
Town. I don't have a thing for it yet.
Ooh, the scout rolled a 6.
You scouted?
Ooh.
Damn it. Okay.
Mark experience. Let's go.
Okay. So you do that. Do you guys want to rest before you set off? By the way, you spent pretty much. You guys spent the town searching. You spent the whole night searching. It's dark now.
Oh yeah, we
Did-
should call rest then.
And stream just
Did
died.
Bartok ever get a look at Abraham's gem? He asked him, but it kind of like
Fell off. It's true. Are you during the night while you guys are resting? Are you letting him take a look at the gem? Or are they showing it to him?
Yeah, I will take it out and I will show it to him with my fingers right here, so it's in my possession and he can just look at it. Look with your eyes.
Well, I'm gonna.
not with your hands.
Yeah, that's fine. Bardic lore again.
Okay. Go on and ask a question.
What are the questions I can ask?
Does this gem speak to me while I have it out?
It feels like it's speaking to you.
What's it telling
Any
me?
one question.
So anyone question?
What is this gem trying to say to Abraham?
It says, "Help me, let me out."
All right.
Do I know this as well
tell-
since it's telling me this?
I tell Abraham that the gem is speaking to him and it wants out. Whatever's in the gem.
So what? I smash it, put it on the ground, step on it.
Do you want to take time to discern realities to?
Yes.
I don't know. Oh my lord!
Oh,
He's a demon.
You
Well
aren't
said.
really sure what you want to ask. You don't feel like breaking it's going to do anything.
Can I discern?
Well, you really don't know.
I'm just
Abraham.
asking
No,
generally.
you got your bardic lore
Sure.
question about it. That's all I'm going to give.
All
you.
right. That's fine then. But at least he knows that it wants help and it wants out.
Maybe I should just throw it into the river and be done with it.
Do I see them talking since we're all at camp?
Yeah, you're all at camp sitting around like a fire. Chet and Jan are doing like arm wrestling competitions.
Hey, is Henry still with me?
Henry's still with you. He's getting ready to take you guys down.
Nice.
I want to show Bartok
Man.
the gem I found, the one that you told was speaking to me.
hmm
Since I guess he has bardic lore.
Correct. But when Bardock, when he hands it to you, you realize it's the exact same item. And it's saying the exact same thing. Help me. Free me. Let me out.
I believe
Whatever-
these are something you would call soul gems that keep souls stored in them.
Who are you speaking to, Abraham?
Everyone. after they're looking at that, and he says, "Oh, this is what this does." I'm like, maybe these are soul gems.
Go ahead and spout a lore for me.
Soren, yours is saying the same thing.
You don't.
So-
You think you thought it was a soul gem, maybe, and then you're like,
Maybe, I don't know.
nah. So let me see. Actually, I'm gonna make a roll or a move here. I'm gonna decide what I want to do here.
I got
Those
4
gems are
experience
gonna,
so far.
explode in their pockets, and we're gonna be
I
attacked.
feel like I'm supposed to have another. Here it is.
Hey, I'm almost to level already.
No, that's not good enough room for that.
Nice double.
Okay, I
fold.
will do that. Give me a second. I have to actually look at one of my fronts.
Can I roll lower more often, please?
I'm 3 out of 9. If we were to level up, what about you guys?
3 of 9? I'd be
My experience. What do
7
you
of
guys?
9 right now.
Perfect. Okay, so nothing. You don't really see anything happen at that point. You guys are done. Fine. Are you guys gonna rest?
I guess there's nothing going on.
In a town. So do we have to take
Henry
watch?
doesn't need to sleep, really.
It's a town that's completely abandoned, and there was a vampire in that. You guys are just outside the town because you lit it on fire. Unless you guys
That's
are,
what I'm saying.
or did you guys light it on fire afterwards? I will allow a correction on that if you wanted to rest for the night and then leave town and burn it at that point.
Leave town.
What I'm
and-
saying.
Go ahead, Tim.
What I'm saying is, whether or not we burn it before or after, it's still an empty town. with
Correct.
No. So I feel like we still would need to take watch.
You do need to take watch. Yes, I agree. That's what
I
I
would
was
to tell Henry, you can take watch. You don't need to sleep.
Henry goes, I've had a long, long day. You have a better chance of catching something than I do. So I'm going to go, and Henry goes into one of the buildings to lay down.
Okay. You do know Henry is a vampire, right? Like, Smelio?
Yeah, I forgot about that. But either way, he's supposed to go lay down and relax.
Okay.
Still, probably, they get tired.
None of them know that, though. Only
Right.
I know that.
You've seen Twilight.
Henry's kind of like cloaked in kind of like the Hellsing thing where he's got like full like garments to cover himself from the sun.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so we need to take watch. So you guys choose your watch order.
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Who's second? Who's third?
Jan's taking second.
It's got to be you guys. NPCs can't. They can do it with you maybe, but
I will take second watch.
okay. And then
No.
third will be Bartok.
Watch.
So, everybody roll a plus wisdom, please. Actually, I'll do it. Soren do a plus. Roll a plus wisdom.
Isn't it,
Oh my lord.
I thought
2d6 minus 1. 2d6 minus 1. He rolls a 1. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, we're fucked.
you didn't even
They
add
didn't even
the
have
minus
to
one.
add it. Okay,
This is
Wow. Ooh.
this is amazing.
You people
Alright.
suck.
Moko, please roll.
I don't.
Okay,
Ah.
so during your watch, Soren. This is this is the end of your watch when you're getting ready to wake Bartok up for his watch.
I'm taking second watch.
Oh, you're taking second watch? That makes it
Yes.
less. That makes it less. Okay, well then, Soren, during your watch, you hear a noise, but you're not entirely sure what it was.
discern reality.
And that's all that happens.
Can I?
No, you cannot. You're not really entirely sure because whatever looks outside the campfire has a drop on you if I really wanted to be away, which is not what happened. Instead, I made this move. Is you just heard a noise. And that's
Yeah,
all.
don't worry.
That's
I'm
all you
catching
get.
this thing. I'm
So-
catching this motherfucking day.
Abraham, on your turn, everything goes by peacefully.
Nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Nothing?
Wait,
Nothing.
I would warn him of the noise, right? Before I
Sure, you'll warn him of the noise.
put him on.
You heard it coming from. You actually heard it from. It bounced off the wall, so you're not sure really where it came from, but you heard a
Are
noise.
we in a building right now?
Do you want to be in a building?
I want to be in a building. I feel safer in a building. Is the mayor's house still burning?
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm. The
All
mayor's
right.
house you actually
It's
burned. So the mayor's house is still burning. So that's your light, I guess, in a sense. But you guys
Nice.
are maybe hanging out in the general store or in some other like house that just seemed comfortable. So nothing happens during your time. Bardock, it is now your watch.
I'm going to inform Bardock this is the most boring shit on earth and then go to bed.
Uh-huh. Bardock, On yours, out of the shadows, in the basement of the cellar of this house, the door creaks open, and your character walks up to try to investigate, see what it is, and out of nowhere, vampire jumps on you. What do you do?
Put the monocle
All right.
on. Run away.
I literally am about to do something, and I swear if it works, this is going to be the most awesome thing.
What do you do?
I use metal hurlant and yell straight into his face.
Okay, so it's charging at you, and you use metal hurlant. Okay. Now, are you doing like the strum like FLCL, where it's like where you're like bam, and you slide backwards as you do it?
Yeah, like I get pushed back because of the force. Like I'm
Okay.
surprised, and I need to get this thing away.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your metal hurlant skill, which I believe is plus Constitution.
You're gonna fail. You're gonna roll and really low. And it's gonna fail.
Plus Constitution.
It's gonna kill him.
And roll plus con. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So plus 1. No.
So you're like, pretty much, you have your, I believe it's a lute is your
Yes,
instrument.
I
You
have-
pull out, you're
I
about
have
to
a-
strum down, but as you do, you timed it wrong. This vampire just shoves you and pins you on the ground.
Do I yell though? Do I at least yell?
I was gonna ask what you did, so you yell. Everybody, you wake up. Your weapons are not in your hand. You have to pick them up. So during that, I'm assuming you all wake up. During that point in time,
Now, hold on. What exactly do I hear? Did I just hear him yell? What do you yell?
what do you yell?
I yell help.
Good enough for me. So he
We all
yell.
need help, motherfucker. Go back to bed.
You wouldn't be that
So-
stupid.
I wake up because I heard the noise earlier and I was already paranoid.
Okay, so you get up, but as that happens, the vampire is making an attack at you, Bardock. What do you do?
Okay. I'm pinned, right?
He pinned you on the ground. You still have move. He's got you on like your chest, so you still can move your arms and your legs and everything. It's just you're on the ground.
He's mounted you.
You can make your normal attacks and all that type of stuff too. It's fine.
Except it just rolls damage because you're pinned.
Can I
No.
go for a
All right.
defend on Bardock?
You are not awake enough for this point. The next point, yes, sure. Right now,
Okay.
no.
All right, so
This-
I'm gonna grab my
Quick question.
rapier. Oh, good.
Did this happen at the beginning of his watch or at the end of his watch?
Middle of it,
Okay.
so it's still like an hour and a half till like daylight.
So I'm still trying to wake up right now as well to fight this.
Okay, so I grab my rapier that, like one of them, doesn't really matter which, and I try to strike up through his chest to try to like keep him off me. And we're
Okay.
gonna- Okay.
8. So you stab it through his chest, deal your damage.
Which is 1d6.
Since you rolled an 8, doesn't something bad happen?
It's my
But we're
choice.
doing. What's my damage with the rapier?
It's
or
your normal
with my-
damage. A D6, I believe, for a bard.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where that is. But for some
It's at the
reason-
top of the character sheet.
Yeah, 1d6. Ooh. Ooh.
And you deal 6 damage. So you stab it through. It screams, and it bites down on your neck.
Ooh.
Everyone wakes up because they hear the
They're
scream.
all they all hear it. Go and roll your D8 plus 5 though, please.
All right.
You're D8 plus 5. Holy shit, dude, you fucked. You fucked, boy.
And your armor
Wow.
does absorb. So what kind of armor do you have? 1.
So I just took 7 damage.
So you took 7 damage,
I'm down
and the
to-
vampire seems to like gain a little bit more color, I guess you could say.
Is this
Now,
thing-
Soren, you're now up, and you're next to this vampire that's on top, biting into Bartok's neck.
I actually want to go.
Jan and Chet are both near you also, if you wish to use them. They're up and ready to go.
I want to. I want to get behind the vampire and just stab it through its back towards its heart.
Okay, go ahead and make a hack and slash. Are you?
Can I make a backstab?
I'm gonna stab through it and
hold
stab.
up.
It's the same.
That was-
Do you have a macro
You
for
may
it?
actually be able to do that. Backstab is different in this game. When you attack a surprise or defenseless enemy with a melee attack, you can choose to deal your damage or roll plus Dex. On a 10 plus, choose 2. On a 7 to 9, choose 1. I will allow you to say he's defenseless because he's biting into Bartok. So go ahead and use a backstab.
Please don't
Please.
stab me.
Please,
Are you going to deal your
Jesus.
damage or are you rolling your Dex?
I'm gonna roll my dex.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna roll low, and we're all gonna be fucked.
Please, RNGesus.
Yeah.
9. 7 to 9, choose 1.
I'm gonna deal my damage plus 1d6.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
This is like the one zombie in the bathroom, Amell.
This is technically a second vampire.
It just started.
I'm just saying, like,
7.
this is gonna take us forever to kill.
Alright, so you stab into this vampire, and he takes a good chunk of damage. He actually releases Bartok from his grip on his neck and just coughs up the blood that he already sucked down from Bartok.
In Bardok's face.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
thinking the same thing.
I'm fine. In his face,
Gross. as fuck.
spits it out.
I say, oh, Jesus.
Okay, at this point, I would say that you realize the screams of other things, Abraham, and you're starting to get up and starting to move towards it. Bardock, this thing just released itself from your neck. What are you going to do?
I mean, my sword is still in its chest, right?
Yeah.
Twist the blade.
If I twist the blade, would that just do damage?
It's the same thing as dealing damage. Remember, in this game, your damage is just how you describe how you deal it. So you could literally twist the blade and maybe slice it.
I roll, right?
He's not defenseless to surprise, so you still have to roll.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if it's already in his chest, and twisting the blade is just an action.
Yes, but we're basing it off narrative because something could happen because the vampire may deal damage to him because of him.
I got this. I reach to my left and take my other rapier and stab it into its chest.
Just right in
On
the...
the side.
Okay, go ahead and hack and slash.
And he rolls a 3.
Plus 1.
8.
Yes.
Okay, so you stab it, but instead of getting in his chest, it puts his hand up and grabs the rapier, but it stabs through his hand. So roll your damage, and he throws, and now the rapier's actually stabbed into his hand, and he rips it from your grip.
Damn.
And you hit it for 6. But as he does that, he tries to pull it away, it actually stabs himself in the head, and he falls over and dies. Because it's a dumb vampire. So this thing falls over dead on top of you.
And then it turns to ash, right?
No, this one does not turn to ash.
Oh, this one doesn't turn to ash?
Nope.
All right, well, I push it off of me and take out both my rapiers because double crit.
Uh-huh. So,
All right.
you guys all get calm, collected up.
I'm gonna walk over and cut off its head. Just be like,
You cut its head off.
yes.
Boom, dead vampire. So,
Got to make sure these things are dead, fellas.
Mhm.
You don't
I
want
would
to come
say
back.
part of your order is that if they don't turn to ash, you take their teeth as trophies to show how many you've killed.
Yep, I'm gonna go take its teeth.
So you take just its fangs.
Just
Two fangs.
rip them out.
Okay, so I'm pale
You're
because
pale.
my blood was just drained. And I'm lying on the floor.
Right? So, at that point, you, Chet, Jan, Abraham, Soren, all go back to bed.
I'm gonna tell him to toughen up. Be like, toughen up, kid. Hey, nothing but a flesh wound.
And you guys now wake up in the morning peacefully, maybe in a little bit of pain, but you heal half your HP.
Oh, so I get to heal up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, full.
I just needed a nap.
Oh God, a nap is all I need to cure a pint of blood being gone.
Mm. Bard skills, man. Bard skills.
Apparently.
Okay, and then you guys wake up. What do you do?
I'm gonna
we
make
check-
pancakes.
Can we check the body for anything? See if it's got like anything? Not maybe loot, but
Real quick,
Just
I'm gonna ask
think-
Bardock, where did this thing come from?
I point at the basement cellar door.
All right, let's go clear that basement. Make sure that none more of those assholes are down there.
You go in the basement. You search around. You don't see anything.
Do I find anything useful for myself?
We find wine.
You find plenty of wine.
Nice. I'm going to take the wine and take about 3 bottles and walk upstairs with the 4th bottle in my hand. Be like, drinking it. Be like, yep, I'm good to go, fellas.
Serious question. How heavy is wine?
I was about to say, how much does that weigh?
I would say I would just leave it at zeros because it's technically just a simple item. Like even like heal potions are zeros, but if you have a bunch of them, well maybe we'll add weight to it. But it's all narrative sake. It's not a big deal for your character to have wine. So you can just leave them at weight at 0.
So, racking up that kill count.
Yeah, no kidding, right? So, what do you guys do now that you've searched the cellar? There's nothing there. It was just the one vampire.
Burn the town.
Can I check his body? See if there's anything on him?
Yeah, but you don't actually find anything. He's empty. There's nothing. He's just down there hiding. I mean, he's got clothes that don't look, I would say don't necessarily look like vampire clothes. They're more, they're very fancy, and they're not ripped or shreds or like that. That would be the one thing you would notice about the vampire.
I feel like this guy isn't from this floor.
Hey, does this guy look like, I'm gonna ask, does this guy look like, Gary? Wiggle his head back and forth.
No, it
You
does not.
show it.
It does not look at Gary.
Alright, throw the head backwards. Don't give a fuck.
Okay. Gary, you guys actually did not find in the town. So, you guys get ready to burn the town. And so you're collecting everybody and having everybody move out?
Yeah, burning the town.
Okay.
Mind you-
We were before.
As you're getting ready to get a hold of everybody, you realize, Abraham, Henry's missing.
Henry always goes off on his own. He's good enough to do whatever he needs.
Okay.
My character thinks nothing of it. Henry was always the solitude, go off and do your thing.
Okay.
Unless he's in one of the buildings, at which point I would check the buildings for...
Well, yeah, you're not going to burn Henry down.
Yeah, I'm checking the buildings first, and then I'll burn the buildings down.
Okay. Well, you check it at least to see where he slept at?
I guess when I check
guess
the
you look for
buildings, when I do a walkthrough, because I'm not going to burn buildings in case somebody was in there.
Okay. You notice a shattered window and claw marks. So,
Nah, whatever. Henry could take care of himself.
okay.
He's been
Well,
doing it for about 2 millennia.
okay. So, what are you guys going to do now? Because you now had the person who was going to lead you to the den is now gone.
Oh,
Did
other guy.
he mention where it was?
He mentioned it was to the south, but that's all you guys really know. By the sea.
Just gotta go straight south. We'll find it eventually.
Cheaters. Okay. So, go...
It's not cheating if you walk along the coast. You'll eventually find it.
Right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a perilous journey.
we already
We're
did our rules.
Since you know you will need to redo your rolls for... No, you did your rolls for the...
Yeah, I'm scout and I
watch.
rolled a 5.
No, we have a. Oh yeah, you're scout. Never mind.
Oh,
not
we don't have a
Travis,
trailblazer, do we?
We're-
No, we have a
Yeah, we
trailblazer.
do.
You don't have a trailblazer. Well, yeah, Chet's still there,
Yeah,
but Chet
he's-
does not know where he's going.
All right, I'm gonna do it then. Fuck it.
So, okay, awesome.
Quartermaster, here I come.
Abraham's roll when he was whoever, when we were going to do it before, he rolled a solid 12.
It's true, but he said you gotta re-roll, so I
Yeah,
re-roll.
we're gonna reroll because it was so long.
Oh my lord.
This is amazing.
We're gonna be wandering around forever. By the way, I'm out of food now.
You didn't buy food while in town.
No,
This
I
is
didn't take that long. They got
And
plenty
the quartermaster got a 6.
Okay,
So
now, hold
I
on.
already wrote down. I already wrote down my experience.
Yeah. Please make sure you guys mark your experience. I need to take a second here to look for something now.
Hey, look, I got more experience.
Yeah, I got
Hey.
experience.
Guess what though? One more fail roll and I level.
Yeah, I'm 5 out of 9, and you're.
I'm 6 out of 9.
Okay.
I'm 8 out of 9.
So you guys decide to head south. Chet and Jan are like, yes, let's do it. We've already had a grand adventure. Make sure, Bard, you tell us about our stories. If
I
not,
won't.
I'll be-
Unless you die. Then I'll have to tell the stories about your tale.
You must tell my tale about how wonderful and heroic I was if I died, said Jan.
Unless you die, like.
As I say to Jan, as you watched him get eaten alive.
I was up, you guys, I froze. It's not, you guys didn't tell me what to do. It's not my fault.
Uh-huh.
So,
Act with a little more autonomy, man.
Wait,
No
is it
decisions are
Jan?
bad decisions till after it's been made.
Yeah, Jan's the one that wants the fame.
No, isn't Jan just the tracker though? Isn't he like the +3 tracking?
no,
Like-
that's Chet.
Oh, okay. I was like, he's
Chet,
not.
Chet can assist me on this so I don't do so shitty, right? Please give me a +1 at least.
You get... No.
Right.
Okay.
We all fail.
Because Chet doesn't know where he's going for this one. It's a no. So you guys go wandering into the forest like a bunch of idiots, not knowing really where you're going, and you have this guy going. These tracks, they're deer tracks. Don't worry about them. They're like a foot tall or a foot long, and then you got fucking Soren. I am so hungry.
Me too, man.
Can we take a break? So you guys sit down and you're gonna consume. You're traveling around this area for 3 days. So you're going to spend 5 rations.
Can somebody loan me some rations? Because I don't have any.
We don't have enough rations.
I'm out of rations.
You guys
now,
failed miserably. Miserably.
I'm out of rations.
Can I borrow 3 rations, my good
I
bard?
was the only one that bought rations, and I already gave some to Soren.
4.
We don't have enough rations for that.
I'm gonna have to go hunt for my own food then.
Yeah, what happens when you starve? You just like
I need to look it up, to be
-1.
honest.
I think isn't it a -1
You
ongoing?
take negatives and stuff, yeah, I believe. So, and then
I'm gonna
if like a
look for my
week
own
you
food.
die. So
I'm
you're gonna look for your food. Well, too bad you don't have the actual skill that gives you that ability to not have to eat food.
I will if I fail one more roll and we take a break.
Well, no worries. No, no worries about that. You guys are actually during that time frame though. You go wandering around. Let me see what this thing does.
I'm still -5 to my only 5 rations.
Okay, and you, as you're
Do we
walking,
spend 5 rations?
not necessarily yet. You will be spending 5 rations. Yes,
Oh, I already spent them.
you'll be within the time frame before you get bedtime. They'll be spent, but on the 3rd day, you guys go into a big clear opening. You actually end up off to the side over here. Oh, to the side.
So we didn't even go south.
You didn't go south. You thought you were going south, but you actually ended up going to the southeast.
Nobody has a goddamn compass.
You guys want to say there's no such thing as a compass?
No, you guys weren't smart to bring a compass according to your rolls.
God damn it.
The stars are lying to you. You mixed up which constellation was which at night.
Good job, Bartok.
So,
Oh, okay. Trailblazer. Or fucking...
Oh no, that was Abraham. Good job, Abraham.
Abraham thinks he's perfectly going exactly where you guys got to go, but you're running slow. You're running low on food, and then out of the sky you hear a caw. I can't caw because of my voice right now.
Okay, I'm throwing an axe at it.
And you look up, and there is
Or you throw an axe.
what? It looks
Throw
to
an
be
axe.
Okay. It looks to be like a manticore, is what it looks to be like.
Oh Jesus.
I don't know what
It looks
the
like, but it's not actually. This is more of a regal looking one. It's actually got a lion's head, but with the bearing of an eagle.
Does it look edible?
Oh, instead of a bat, it has the eagle
It's
wings.
a,
instead
it's a
of bat
griffin,
wings.
is what it actually is.
Oh,
The griffin?
okay.
Oh, wow. Well, that's too bad. I already said I was going to throw at it, so I take aim and throw it at with a 9. Throw me an
Okay,
axe!
and it comes down at you with this axe, and you hit it, and it shrieks at you. You please roll your damage.
Do we want a pet griffin?
7!
So you hit it for 7, and it screams, and it dies down, and it swings its claw at you, and as it flies back up, please roll a d8 plus 3.
So many pluses.
You take 7 damage. Armor
Okay.
mitigates. So, at this point, it turns around, starts to swoop back down. It's pissed at this lumberjack for what it's doing. But
Throw another axe then.
Soren and Bartok, what do you do as you see this thing coming down for a second swipe at him?
I want another pet. I want to dip my throwing dagger in golden root since I have venom and just
I don't. Slight metagame. Getting a pet that's strong, assuming this thing is strong, is a bad idea with Amell because he'll probably just end up getting killed.
if he dies, we just turn it into meat and we eat it. We need
That's
food.
good.
That's what I tried to do to begin with. I'm like, dinner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's what I'm thinking.
that's what people do in farms.
If we just want to kill it, then why would you waste?
No, I'm just saying if it ends up dying, it ends up being food. It's like a chicken, or like, it's like Wilbert.
Go ahead.
Wilbert
Yeah,
ends up
Go
becomes
ahead
bacon.
and throw it. Go ahead and throw it.
All right,
Go ahead.
volley. Oh,
So,
all right, and -1 golden root.
okay, so you lose a golden root, and you throw this dagger, you're like, I got this lined up perfectly. And you whip it, and you throw this dagger so far out of sight, you lose track of it.
No.
You lose an ammo completely. It's gone.
You never
So you
gonna
can
find it again.
spy from the store.
Bardock, what do you
randomly
do?
hit somebody in the woods, and you're like, "Whoa!"
Well,
Hey,
as-
XP.
That guy looks at us.
so, Bardock, what do you do as you see Soren throw this dagger at this griffin and completely whiff?
I'm going to attempt metal
Hurling?
hurlant again.
All right, so you pull out your loot, you strum it down.
Do you ever replace that string, by the way?
It was just
Yeah.
it popped off. It didn't actually snap.
Okay, just asking.
So I'm going to strum down and yell at the same time.
Woo!
So 6 1. Right? 2d6 plus 1.
2d6 plus your Constitution.
Bam! Yes.
Well, so you deal 1d10 damage. Please roll your damage.
Oh well. And it's also deafening.
Okay, so you strum, bam, and this griffin's coming down towards Abraham, and as it gets hit by this massive shockwave, its wing tucks and it crashes to the ground right next to you, Abraham. But it's starting to get back up.
Okay, I'm gonna chop its wing off.
Make a hack and slash. 7. Okay, so please deal your damage. Okay, you deal 9 to it, which is a ridiculous amount of damage. And as you slice into this griffin's neck to kill it, it takes one final wing and just beats you away.
Motherfucker!
Go ahead and take that damages again.
Was
Nah,
it one?
next don't take that damage. You know what? I'm gonna make it simple.
Take 1d6 damage. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's fine. 1d6 is fine. You're getting knocked away. 2.
Armor mitigates.
Yes.
All right, take no damage.
It's when you land is what you hit, and that's like, you know, you hurt your butt. You bruise your butt a bit.
Oh, that hurts.
And the griffin falls over with the axe in its neck, dead.
Nice. I'm gonna walk over and let's say, "Dinner, boys."
All right. I'm
Damn, that
going
was way too easy.
Yeah, it was. That metal hurlant actually hitting was really nice.
Mocha rolled Mocha rolled a, what was it? A freaking 10?
8?
Or, yeah, an 8 and then a freaking 9.
I did it.
I yell at Abraham. I yell at Abraham to turn around, and I play a soothing melody on my lute and heal him for
1d8.
1d8.
Okay.
Nice. Roll that 1d8. Huh? The character's like, huh? What?
Yeah.
So you heal for 3 HP.
Nice. I'm like, it's a little better. Let me make you some dinner.
Alright, so you cut the bard up. If you want, please roll a...
Survival? Got it.
No, it's a roll a d8 plus 3 for me, please.
A d8 plus 3. Fuck yeah, motherfucker.
Ooh.
How many rations we get out of it?
No, that's more important than that. You can go ahead and roll a... 1d... No, not that. You don't roll up for that. Well, roll a 1d3. Please, Moko. Alright, you guys find 15 rations worth of food.
Woo!
Now,
That
What?
resupplies my 5.
That resupplies my 5 too, plus additional.
what do I want?
Does it?
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
no,
sir.
wait. We each get 5. We're splitting it up, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you each get 5.
So that just means you wouldn't get extra, Abraham.
Well, whatever amount we're gonna use.
Each person gets
Which is
5.
fine.
Yeah.
And we're using 5, so you're not getting extra yet.
No, like according to my official count, when we run out of rations, it says you have no more rations. You've used your 5. Then I'll use the 5 because we haven't used all 5.
Oh, I see
Right.
what you're saying. All right. Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna write down my plus 5 then as well.
All right. So my question is there any part of this animal that I can use as well? The beak, the talons, the claws, anything,
It's a lion's head. It's not a beak head.
whatever. Can I take the head? I'm gonna chop the head off. Keep the head. How much does the head
No,
weigh?
you actually, as you do this,
You have a fetish with heads.
you find, Mocha, I'm actually going to add it to your list. You may say if you want to pass. You find one of its bones, the marrow. You find a flute literally created from this creature. This flute, you don't know what it does yet. Do you want to try
Blow
playing
into
it?
it. I'm gonna blow into it like.
Okay, when you do that, it actually produces a shallow haunting tune, And please roll a 1d3 plus 1.
What's happening?
Out of the ground, 2 ghouls appear.
Okay.
And they look at you, waiting for orders.
Oh, snap.
They look at me, wait for us, and like, go find me food.
And they go wandering off. They come back. You find you this completely decaying like raccoon. And as they set it down, after it's been a couple minutes, and as soon as they come back, they just go back into the ground.
Okay. Can I eat this thing? Can I make
It's
rations?
a dead.
It's a rotting raccoon.
Defy danger with the Constitution, and sure,
Can I cook it first?
you're still going to defy danger with the Constitution.
Abraham, I suggest otherwise.
Okay, you can eat this, but if you do,
I'm gonna have the shits next day.
you will get sick, which means you will take a -1. It's a debility. You'll take -1 to your Constitution score until you are no longer sick.
How long does that take?
You have to get it cured either like at a church or a priest or use like a healing
Oh,
potion.
we have a priest with us!
He doesn't cure debilities though.
Oh, fuck that. I don't want to eat this thing.
I say, if you that's pretty much what it is. You're eating a dead decaying thing. It's sickness. So, all right, you're not going to eat it. No problem.
No. I am going to,
Now-
however, keep that flute and be like, yep, this is definitely what we're keeping.
Mm-hmm. That's at least what you know.
Make sure you play it the same way that you did just now, or so is what happened.
You may want to spend some more time investigating it. So, we are going to actually, I think, end the session at you guys trying to find your way home. Since you determined at this point that you guys no idea where you go. And if you stay around, you're probably going to die of starvation. And it's better to return to town than find that vampire den.
How do we get back to town? Nobody knows how to get back to town. Can we at least roll that?
You can go back. You can try to retrack your steps to Mori and then go back up because Chet knows how to get there. You guys, okay? If you guys want, go ahead and roll another perilous journey. Pick your spots. Just get back to Mori. And if you make it to
This
Mori,
time,
Oh, that's the wrong one.
that's discern realities. It should be called journey or perilous journey.
Yeah.
Now, wait, before we roll, what are you going to do?
yeah, you.
I will. What is the least?
The quartermaster is the least, which costs rations.
All right, Trailblazer
No,
it is.
Yes. Woo.
Okay, so you spend no more. You consume this normal amount of rations. You spend another day getting back to Mori City. You spend 1 ration. Can I get a scout, please? And the scout, you see nothing on the way. The way is clear, but you don't actually end up near Mori City. You just end up farther north. But Chet, at this point, kind of realizes where he's at, and you guys are going to spend another 2 days worth of rations to get back to town.
So all the
So-
rations I have are depleted.
So we're using up 7.
Yep,
Alright.
8. 5 plus 1 plus 2.
right. So that's good.
Okay.
Okay, I need
does
somebody to
anyone
loan me a
need?
ration. I need somebody to loan me a ration so I can survive this trip.
I'll give him one.
Okay, you guys take
Alright.
that ration. You make it back to town, and that's where we end session for the day. So,
All right, let's do our wind down.
We will. I'm gonna. Do anybody level up if you want to do a quick rest
did.
in town? So if you leveled, let's go ahead and do your level ups before we finish the stream. Then, so
Woo!
Moko, go ahead and pick a stat you're going to increase.
Let's see here. What stat is worth increasing here? Does that give me anything?
Constitution will give you more HP. If you increase, what do you have? Your strength. If you increase it 1 more, it gives you a +3.
No, I have
okay.
higher than 17.
Yeah, 18 is the max you can go, and that gives you +3.
I'm gonna give +1 to wisdom.
Wisdom will give you a +2. Yep. Okay.
+1 to wisdom.
Now, what move are you going to pick?
Now I can pick off my list, right?
Between the levels 2 through 5, yes.
Okay, hold on.
You're
I
now
got-
level 3, so I'll mark that. Boom.
All right. Where on earth is?
Okay, let's see here. Moves you have. You can go set those. Does anybody else level up or no?
Negative.
No.
Okay.
So advanced move, choose 2 through
From 5.
5.
Follow me is
Man of the land.
Man of the Land, huh?
No more
Man-
dungeon sessions needed for me.
With your exceptional skills as a lumberjack, you are able to find food and water in any terrain for yourself.
Yep.
So, Man of the Land, go ahead and add that to your character sheet. Now you no longer need dungeon rations.
Fuck.
Well, not yet. We haven't rested at town.
Well, that's what
He
I just said we're gonna do a rest at town once you guys get there.
All right,
So
I don't
we'll,
need these dungeon rations.
If you level up through alignment and bonds in this one, then we'll count that as during your rest too.
Oh
So-
yeah, we need to do bonds.
We need to do end of session stuff, so let me pull up my special moves.
Real quick, Abraham, your health. All right, did you heal up? Assuming we're resting right now, Abraham, did you heal up?
Yeah.
to full?
I'm up to full.
Okay.
Everybody should be at full at this time, I believe. Okay, so level up. Not level up, sorry, end of session. You choose one of your bonds you feel is resolved. Does anybody believe that their bonds are resolved, explored, no longer relevant, or otherwise?
Well, I definitely feel like. Actually, no, I don't feel any of my bonds have really done anything.
You think you're moving more closer towards trusting him now?
There's a little bit of progress, but as far as I'm concerned, he's still kind of soft. He got attacked by a vampire.
Yell
And I
for help.
stabbed it through the chest twice.
But you
You
yelled
got
for
that.
help. I
You did.
understand that.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
Not able to take care of it on your own. You're still kind of soft.
Okay. Do you feel like let's go and go to Soren. Soren, do you think any of your bonds are resolved, completed, explored?
No, but I think it's getting closer to resolving in a negative way. Abraham having my back because that whole last session, it was nothing but Bardock covering my ass.
Yeah, because I wasn't even there to do anything.
Dude, I like it though. He's starting. That's good. All right. So then we have Bardock. Do you think any of yours are resolved?
Not really. I haven't sang any stories of Sauron yet. Abraham still doesn't trust me.
Well, are you sure? Abraham, do you feel like you trust him now?
I don't feel like I completely trust it, but
What?
it's getting there.
Okay.
All right, so maybe like one more session and that should be done.
Okay.
hopefully.
If you guys want to add any more bonds, let me know, please.
And Sauron had a partner.
All right. So alignment.
Add any more bonds? I think I will add a new bond.
Go ahead and do that if you want.
Bard will be the butt of my jokes.
Once that either no longer relevant, you'll complete it, or when you think it's been fully explored.
Once I trust him, that'll be the butt of my jokes.
That'll be completed too. Gotcha. Okay. So now we have
So
alignments.
that'll be started. So like once I trust him, then I'll start it as my new bond.
Like joking with him. Okay, cool.
yeah,
So
he'll be the butt of my jokes.
okay, alignments. Moko, do you believe you fulfilled your alignment? Avoid a
Most-
conflict or diffuse a tense situation.
I didn't have a chance to do that.
Yep,
so
that'll happen sometimes. So no. Bartok.
I did
Perform
kinda-
or to aid someone.
Yes.
You healed. So okay, go and mark experience for that. Did you level up from that?
And he had
No,
that sick
no.
defend roll, which was
No,
like,
that doesn't count. That would have been
Oh.
if I would have done something like that if I was like
A paladin.
paladin, then yeah. But I still got experience, and now I'm at what? That's 5, 6 out of 6 out of 9.
6 out of 8. Oh wait, no, 6 out of 9. You're right. I didn't actually level your character up. Whoops.
I'm
So
0
6
out of 10, baby.
Okay,
0 out of
Soren,
10.
do you believe that you fulfilled yours?
no, I don't think so.
No, I
Is that
don't
what
think you
you're
did either. That's true. No, that was for his alignment. So do we have anything else?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
we have these ones. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yes.
What did we learn?
We learned a lot of stuff. We learned a lot of
I
stuff.
learned
about-
that White Fang. I learned about Tim's father. I learned about. I learned that apparently walking around without a compass is a bad idea.
Mhm.
Walking around without dungeon rations is a
We
bad
learned
idea.
about the stones.
I
Yeah,
learned
the stones and the staff and
The whole to the
staff.
east.
Well,
The
the
den to the
staff is
south.
more of the did we loot a notable or a memorable treasure? I would say
which
yes.
implies. So
Moko's,
that's
I actually will also say that you guys take the time to figure out how the flute works in town. So I'll tell you what the full ability of that is.
nice.
Did you overcome any notable monster or enemy?
2 vampires.
I
don't
would say
think
the
those are notable.
griffin might be notable.
I don't know.
Oh,
That
yeah.
looked pretty.
The Griffin.
The griffin would have just flown you guys home. You bastards.
Hey,
it's our fault that he attacked
Dude,
it.
I know.
I wish I
you said,
like.
you said, "Hey, you were hungry." I'm like, "Oh, something screeching? I think dinner."
Mhm.
So
Man.
we get 3 experience.
I would say 3 more experience. Yeah, I would say the griffin is pretty notable because it was strong. Moko just destroyed it with his rolls.
I know.
You just
it's
ripped
great.
it apart.
Anything treasure?
Memorable
I
treasure.
think
Yeah,
next
you got
rest.
you got them. So we will go with all 3 are yes. So you all get 3 experience. So
Which means
you
I'm
level
at.
up, right?
I think I
I
do.
would.
Yeah.
I would
3
level.
of 10, baby. 3 of 10.
I'm at 0. I'm at 0 of 10 actually.
Okay, so what stat are you increasing?
Ooh.
Wisdom.
What should I pick? I got a lot.
Intelligence is basically worthless.
Oh yeah, I need to increase one of my points too.
Charisma?
Well, that's why. Yeah, I want a point first for him.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll look at what skills I want. It goes to 11. Choose a target, make him go crazy.
And Soren, you don't level, you said?
Oh no, I do. I mean, if we're counting the XP we gained from
Yeah, I'm
end
gonna
of
count it.
session.
It'll just make it easier
Yeah,
for
I
next
do
time.
level then.
All right, what stat are you putting into?
Charisma,
Are you all
I'll
0
mark
of
that.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then I want to learn connections. When you put out word to the criminal underbelly about something you want or need, roll plus charisma. On plus 10, someone has it just for you.
That's
On a 7 to 9, you'll have to settle for something close, or it comes with strings attached. Your call.
very cool. That could work for information also. I'll allow that. Go ahead and put that in your character sheet. I've already updated your charisma.
Were you really going to have that griffin just land and take us home?
No, but it judges you worthy or not. So it would have landed, judged you guys based off what you did, which you didn't do very well. It judged you unworthy, and that's why it attacked.
It judged me unworthy because I decided to say dinner and throw an axe at it in the air.
Pretty much.
It's like, ow!
If I wanted to land in my dagger, then would it have flown us to?
I think it still would have attacked the lumberjack because it already deemed you unworthy
Why? Because I burned the town down?
because you hit it with a fucking weapon.
That's true.
That's why.
We'll let him die, and then everyone else will fly back.
So your golden root would have worked when it would see, unless it saw the lumberjack first, which maybe it might have. I might have done
It was charging me.
that would've been
It was
the
charging me. It'd been like, oh.
only way. But it would have gotten stabbed with the dagger. Would have like turned its head maybe.
No, it would have stabbed me, looked at me, and been like,
I would have done a 1d3 and see who it looked at. It's gonna be friendly with Chet.
If
It'll like
would've-
Chet.
it would have liked me, I would have been like, oh, this is awesome. I'm going to ride it home. Fuck everybody else. You all be like, motherfucker.
So
So
like Jan Janssen, and then Bardock has like a story to tell about how he owns a griffin now.
yeah, that'd be my fame and glory right there, man. That'd been a great one for Jan. So Bardock,
Alright.
what skill did you pick?
Okay. First of all, points. I don't know. What do I want to put a point into? I feel like getting like. I feel like. No, I feel like getting my charisma up because that's gonna be like my main. thing. I'm
So
gonna
17
be
charisma
keeping-
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll put me up to 7.
It'll put you at 2, still +2 on it. You'll get a
Yeah,
plus
one
one more.
more.
You'll get a +18. Correct.
Wait, I have a golden root in my thing? I have golden root too.
You have one
You have
golden.
one golden
I think
root.
you already used it though.
I haven't used it at all.
No, he hasn't used it. I don't even think
you have
remember
one. Yeah, he
had
has
it.
one. Okay. And what
Um,
skill?
Now the skills like vicious and healing.
What?
Those two skills.
Yes, I would
like-
love apple pie. Do we have apple pie?
He's so loud he doesn't know it.
When I heal for 1d8, does that mean I heal for?
An additional 1d8. So you'd heal for 2d8 instead of 1d8.
yes, do that.
That seems like a good idea. Or I could
just
make it.
follow me around and heal me, and I'll kill everything.
So now I can choose between heal for 2d8, damage up for 2d4, or make it so I can heal for 1d8 and damage up for 1d4 in one
Right. Make your pick.
turn. I feel like the heal just
Okay.
being it
Or
that
utility.
sounds it sounds like I could just heal someone to full.
Okay.
2d8.
So
It goes to
healing
11.
song.
You are all feeling
When you
better.
healed Arcane Art plus 1d8 additional.
None of you suck anymore.
He's gonna roll 2 d8s, and it's gonna be just 2 1s. Heals for 2.
Oh, that's your roll.
Mm-hmm. No kidding.
Yo,
right?
let's just see right now. Flash.
no, I
roll.
don't
He doesn't want to waste his good
2d8.
rolls.
Oh my lord!
For all the time.
Oh, my Lanta.
Why can't I?
I could have rolled that normally.
Okay,
Alright.
so I think that's end of session at that point. So we are done. I have some new things to add, which is kind of cool. Thanks to you guys.
Oh, tell me more about
the
that.
item you got, right? Let me look at magical.
Item
It's,
I
it's,
got,
it's an
yeah.
actual magical item.
Nice. I got 2 of these things now.
It's it's one of the ones I picked for like levels 1 through 3 that you could get. And it seemed proper with a griffin that wouldn't have like other like a sword or something like that or a shield. So The flute is carved from it says human tibia, but we're doing a griffin tibia, and is stained in dried blood. It produces a shallow haunting tune and summons 1d3 ghouls that follow the user's commands. Maybe should we change that to griffins for fun? Like baby griffins that can't fly?
Yes, as long as I can eat them.
No, you cannot eat them.
They're
Why?
undead, dude. They're like.
No, he said baby griffins. I like the ghouls more because ghouls
okay,
are,
keep
I
close.
can use to hunt vampires with.
Alright, that follow the user's command for several minutes before disappearing. If the flute is blown more than once a session, any subsequent ghoul summon will appear directly around the user and will attack the user immediately.
All right, so it's
So
a
I can
good
only
thing.
use it once per session.
Once per session.
I mean, you can use it more, but one of the ghouls will attack you.
No, all of them will attack him. However many he summons
Oh.
will attack him. If he does use it more than once.
A session or once a day?
Session.
Can we make it a day?
That's OP, dude.
No. We'll keep it a
No,
session.
once a day is good because I can use it in a
That's
dungeon
inbud.
and then like we sleep or rest, I can use them again.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
once a
imbalanced.
session.
Once a session.
How's that
so-
imbalanced?
We're
So
saying
that's three extra NPCs to fight. Like that's
Okay,
just
so we get experience from fighting stuff, right?
no.
No.
If we
Well,
fail
we
our
get
rolls, we do. I'm gonna keep rolling it. I'm just gonna keep playing I'm gonna sit on top of like a tower and just keep playing it.
Of course.
And watch a whole bunch spawn below me.
They'll spawn right under you and grab your feet.
They can't if I'm sitting on top of a flagpole.
Mm-hmm.
Rip
Magic.
it down.
Flagpole sitter.
Okay.
I need that as a feat.
But that is what it does. So that was the magic item I chose for you guys based off the creature you killed because you rolled a 10.
I want to collect all these Dragon Balls.
And then I may change the loot table around to switch numbers so you guys don't always know what it's going to be.
That's fine.
I don't know what the loot is.
Well, you guys, never mind. I'm not going to explain it because then you guys know.
Like when you said that thing here, I'm like, oh, I feel like maybe I should try to see what this thing's all about. And then Abraham, before I could even speak, was like, I throw my axe at it. I'm like, all right, Melwind from zombie, whatever.
Hey man, he said you all are hungry. So the only thing that's going through my little brain is food.
All right.
Food.
Well, I'm going to say good night to the stream, or good day, I guess, in a sense. And then we can.
Good day, sir.
So,
Bite my thumb at you.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun, especially almost kind of murdering them with only like 3 creatures, which was hilarious.
You did almost murder me with that griffin.
But it was great that they got a lot of the story elements out there. I think that was fun. I think that we had a lot more fun with the narrative. Too,
Actually,
in this
you
one.
did successfully kill me.
So I did. That was even better. So
Yeah,
I hope
but
you
I
guys
can
enjoyed it.
actually HP and nobody will help.
I will see you guys on Tuesday for our normal Dungeons and Dragons with zombies, and then next weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, will be Dungeon World again. See you later.